Meet Corpo Monkey. Corpo Monkey sells Bantanal and gets very rich. But now, Corpo Monkey owes a lot of bananas to the government in taxes. Monkey's sad. He doesn't remember the government working his 12-hour shift at the pharmacy. But have no fear. Monkey is a hide-and-seek champion and plays every day with the IRS. Corpo Monkey gets introduced to Lawyer Monkey through his old chemistry teacher, and they decide to try investing in fine art. Here's how it works. Corpo Monkey finds struggling artist Monkey painting bananas on skateboards. Nobody buys them. Artist Monkey sad, but Lawyer Monkey hatches a plan to play hide the banana from the tax collectors. Corpo Monkey pays the artist Monkey to paint something new and unique. Artist Monkey happily takes on the gig and crafts a modern masterpiece, and Corpo Monkey buys it for 100 bananas. Lawyer Monkey calls up a friend, Art Appraiser Monkey, to come visit and take a look at Corpo Monkey's new art piece. Art Appraiser Monkey says it's worth a shocking 5 million bananas. Next, Corpo Monkey donates the painting to Charity Monkey's gallery of meaningless shapes and tax loopholes. Because he's so generous, he gets to write off the full appraised value of the art as a tax deduction. So instead of paying taxes on his Bentonal profits, he gets a massive tax break. Oftentimes far more than what he paid for the artwork. Corpo Monkey didn't even sell the art. He didn't even like the art. He just inflated the value of a worthless product and used it to claim a massive tax break. This is tax evasion. Tax evasion is when Monkey avoids paying bananas he legally owes to the jungle as taxes. If you live in or run a business within the jungle, you have to pay taxes. However, this is not the same as tax avoidance, which is using legal loopholes to reduce taxes. Evasion is the less than legal kind. Think hide the banana behind the artwork kind. And one of the sneakiest ways Corpo Monkeys do this is with art, because it's hard to attribute value to creative works. It's all subjective, and this is why so many rich monkeys use this to shave off taxes they owe to the government. And it gets worse. Monkey might be in disbelief, but this video is unfortunately based on real tactics used by wealthy monkeys. In the US jungle, the IRS allows taxpayers to deduct the fair market value of donated artwork, even if that value is wildly exaggerated. And while there are supposed to be safeguards against this like qualified appraisals and donation holding periods, rich monkeys are really good at finding loopholes. For example, some hire appraisers they know will give inflated values, or can be persuaded to give artwork a higher value with a few gifts. Some donate to charities they run, smoothing the donation process, or to art museums that owe them favors. Some rich monkeys even set up fake companies to buy the art and launder its ownership through other legal tricks. Basically, it's like playing hot potato with an art piece of a banana taped to a wall. Except this artwork is worth millions, somehow. But what happens to the art scene? This loophole turns fine art into a gray market for tax-dodging monkeys. It doesn't matter if the painting is ugly, forgotten, or created by Monkey's cousin's sister twice removed, who only paints while drunk on banana moonshine. As long as appraiser Monkey says it's worth a fortune, and the paperwork checks out, the jungle treasury loses billions of bananas in taxes every year. And that's why the art world has become a joke to many monkeys. You see a banana taped to a wall. Appraiser Monkey says, genius. Art critic monkeys say, thought-provoking. Corpo Monkey says, tax-deductible, and laughing all the way to the bank. But most monkeys? We're just tired of this bullshit. Modern art has gotten so detached from reality that real artists, monkeys who spent years perfecting their craft, often get overshadowed by low-quality tax deductibles disguised as fine art. It's become an industry, no longer a form of expression. And while some of this technically follows the law, the spirit of the law has long left the jungle. But there's still hope. There are monkeys out there who paint because they love it, who sculpt because it means something, who create art not for loopholes, but as a genuine form of expression. Support those monkeys. Buy art because it makes you think or feel or cry, or just makes you go, damn, I'd like that on my wall. So next time you see a single peanut glued to a blank white canvas being appraised for millions, you know you're not looking at art. You're likely looking at tax evasion. If any monkeys are confused, remember that this is just a funny explainer about how tax evasion can happen using fine art. It is not a guide or legal advice. Please do not sue Monkey. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe for more monkey business. If you'd like me to cover a specific topic, please let me know in the comments below.